Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying out Rare Beauty for the first time. Rare Beauty is a brand new makeup line by Selena Gomez. I am a huge Selena Gomez fan, love her stuff, and I was really excited when she came out with her own makeup brand. So yeah, I went online and I bought one of everything, and you're going to get to see my first initial impressions, thoughts, review on everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe and let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with face products and then just do it in the order that I would normally do my makeup. There isn't like a bronzer or a cream bronzer in the line, so I'm probably just gonna use some other stuff for that and I'll show you what I use. But yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm gonna start with primer. I picked up the mini size of the illuminating primer. There was a larger size of this as well. I got the small one just in case I didn't like it, but this is what it looks like. Going to apply this on my face. Ooh, that feels really good. Ooh, that's really pretty. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the By Terry Brightening CC Serum. It has that like brightening effect and an illuminating effect. You can see on my face right now, it has that dew and it's kind of like reflecting the light. That's very beautiful. So now I'm gonna go in with the foundation. By the way, I bought all of this. None of this was sent to me. Even if it was, it wouldn't make a difference. But I ordered the shade 210N. It comes out like a doe foot applicator. So you can go in and directly put this on the face. You can put it on the back of your hand, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Ooh, it's a lot more like liquidy than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just gonna pick it up on the back of my hand. I think I did pretty good with the color match. Wow, this is a very unique foundation. It feels like a serum. I'm trying to think of the foundation that this reminds me of. It's gonna drive me nuts, and I know it came in like a dropper. I'm gonna have to find that out. This is beautiful. So my first initial thoughts on the brand was I was excited that Selena Gomez was coming out with a brand. I love her. I'm a Selena fan. I just wasn't huge into this bottle, like this kind of packaging. But then yesterday I filmed my Sephora haul and I saw everything together, and I love how she incorporated simple packaging like this with glam packaging like this. And I think it really pops and stands out as a whole. This has just that serum-y feel to it. It almost feels like I'm putting on like a tinted skincare product and not a moisturizer, because it definitely has a good medium coverage. The way that this brand is launching gives me the same sort of feels as Fenty. Fenty was one of those brands that launched and was like, yes, you get it. Very unique products with not just a wow factor, but also like functionality, like the products make sense and thought got put into it. That's sort of like the vibe that I'm getting from this brand. Ooh, I love this foundation. I need to find out what foundation it is I'm thinking of with this that it reminds me of. Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. That's so specific and so random. I'm glad I figured that out, but yeah, this definitely reminds me of that. Oh my gosh, I just love the finish and the coverage. Before I move on, I just want to get up close so you can see what this looks like. I should actually get up close and make sure I blended it out. I did apply quite a bit just because I got to talking and just kept applying it, but it's very beautiful. It feels really good. I'm excited to see like how this wears throughout the day. Now I have the concealers. So I have two different shades. I got 200C, which is a cooler toned undertone. And then I also got 180W, which is warmer toned and lighter. So I think the 200C is gonna work. I didn't do a neutral concealer just because I don't plan on using it like on the face. I just wanted it under the eyes. So we'll see if I made a mistake or not. This is the doe foot applicator on the concealer. And I'm just gonna do a dot. Yeah, so far so good. I didn't get as dark of a concealer as I did the foundation, just because I do like this to be a little bit more brightening underneath the eyes. This is a concealer formula that's right up my alley. It reminds me a lot of my go-to concealers, like my Makeup Forever HD concealer and the Pat McGrath concealer. It definitely feels more, I guess, thicker in consistency, which I really like in a concealer. And it gives a nice medium coverage. It's not too full. It's just giving a really nice finish to the skin. I'm very impressed. I'm glad. I wanted to like the products because the descriptions were so nice. They just seemed like products that I was really gonna like. So far I'm pleased. So now I'm gonna go into the liquid luminizer. This is in the shade Mesmerize. This is definitely a more like pinky rosy gold color. I was gonna get like the true gold one and possibly the pearl, but then it said this one was her favorite, so I opted for this one instead. I'm curious what this is gonna look like, if it's gonna go on as pink as it looks in the bottle. I hope it doesn't, because I'm not like huge into pink, but we'll see. So this is what that looks like. I'm just going to dot this on and then just blend it in with my brush. Oh good, it's not as pinky as I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna bring a little bit on the nose and the Cupid's bow. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. So there aren't any like cream bronzers or contour products or any powders. So I'm just gonna go directly into the blush and then I'll do my powder bronzer after. This is Bliss. It is, I believe, a matte liquid blush. They had a range of matte and dewy blushes. I don't like my cheeks to be super dewy, so I opted for the matte one. I'm just kind of scraping off a lot of it because I feel like this is going to be really pigmented. I'm just going to dot about like that on there and then go in with a Sigma F40 brush and just start blending that in. I'm doing a little bit at first just because I don't want there to be too much on here. Oh, this is really nice. That looks really pretty. I'm gonna go with just a little bit more of what's left on here. Oh yeah, that's nice. That actually blended out really nicely. Very natural looking. It looks like just like a natural flush. Very beautiful, and everything actually blends together very well. All of the products are working with each other very nicely. I'm quickly just gonna powder my T-zone. Even though, to be honest, it doesn't even really seem like I need to be powdered. It's very interesting. And then I am going to bronze. I was gonna use NARS Laguna, but I did order a new bronzer, so I'm gonna try it today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, and I got shade 3 Tan. This is what the packaging looks like. And then when you open it up, you got this big old bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with a very light hand with this because it is pretty deep for my skin tone, and just bronze up my face a little bit. Ooh. So I just quickly did a little bit of bronzer, contour. So now we can do eyebrows. I'm pretty excited about the eyebrow pencils. I did buy 2. I have cool brown and warm brown. I really love the packaging on these. On one end you get the pencil, and then on the other you get a little brow gel. So here is the like brow gel side with a spoolie that I can get behind. I love really tiny spoolies for the brows. I just think it makes the most sense because you can really get the brow hairs that way. And then on the other side, you have one of these angled pencils. I'm gonna try both colors because I'm curious. Ooh, that is really, really pigmented. I'm barely touching my eyebrow, honestly. It is definitely more waxy, so I feel like I'd have to go in like this quite a bit. Let me try the warm one. I'm just really bad with angled pencils. I think that's just a preference. I'm glad I got both of these because I can see myself mixing these together. The way that I am right now, it becomes like the perfect color. To be honest, I don't see myself using it now that I'm like still using it, just because I think I just prefer a finer tipped brow pencil. So that's just me. I'm gonna go into the cool brown brow gel. I'm actually not gonna go in with the warm one because I think that's enough. Yeah, so far the only thing that I haven't liked so far is just the brow pencils. They're just not my personal favorite. I like a more fine tipped pencil. That's just me. The product itself is really good. Like the formula is nice. It's just I can't use pencils like that very well. Quickly just cleaning up underneath the brow with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm just priming my eyes. And I'm just gonna do some really quick, simple eyeshadow. She doesn't have an eyeshadow in the line, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of bronzer and a little something something just to give me a base. I'm gonna set with some powder. I'm gonna go in with that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer that I used on the face. I'm gonna go into Mesmerize Liquid Luminizer that I used on my face, and I'm gonna pop a little tiny bit on the back of my hand like this. I'm gonna go in with just a little brush and pop it right underneath the brow bone. I'm also gonna bring that right here on the inner corner of the eyes as well. I'm excited about this, but nervous because just like the brow pencil, I'm not huge into eyeliner pens or eyeliner markers. I prefer like a gel pot. So we'll be trying this today. It is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. It looks like this. I think the packaging of this is very beautiful. I think this whole part is very unique. And it is like a fat eyeliner pen. So it looks like this. So let's just go for it. Then here I'm taking this horizontally and laying it flat so I can use the whole entirety of the liner pen. And I'm looking down into my mirror so I can access the lid area. Okay, that was nice. That was actually pretty easy. I like that it's pretty freaking thick down here, but then on the tip it's very, very fine. So you can get that nice point on the end, but the thickness on the bottom helps you so that you can create the wing easier, especially if you're laying it on its side like this and really using the whole felt tip pen. It'll kind of just like do the work for you. So that was actually really nice. I think the left side's gonna be a little bit harder for me, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more dramatic, but I like that. This is something though I do need to test out because liners for me are tricky. I don't have hooded eyes. However, when I have on really thick liner and I open my eyes, it will transfer up into the crease. So I have to be careful with whatever liner I'm using. This is great. So far, I love it. Okay, so I do feel like when it dries, it's not really something that you can keep going over top of and building it up. It does dry down and it becomes a little tricky to work with, but that is very common with liquid liners, especially felt tip pen ones. I do feel like the design of this brush made it a lot easier to do. I feel like I always have a hard time using products like these, and that wasn't that hard. And I was able to get a thick line, but also a precise end. I'm pleased with it. It's fun to have just a bold wing and a neutral eye right now. I haven't really done that in a long time, and I'm really feeling it. Okay, I'm gonna just do some lashes and mascara. This is the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara. And then I'm just applying the Fashion Lashes by Anastasia. These are my current favorite lashes right now. While that's drying, I'm gonna go in with the lip balms and show you the different ones that she has. I have two that are tinted and one that's clear. The first one I have is Honor, which is the clear one. I love all the names of these. I think that they're so fitting for her and like her faith and stuff like that. And I really like all of the names that she has for the whole line. So I'm gonna use Honor just to show you. It's like a sheer clear lip balm. This is what the packaging looks like, by the way. I do wish that when this went on, it clicked and locked into place, but yeah, it looks like that. And then on the other side, it's flat. So you can just lay it flat on your table like that. But yeah, that almost has like a purpley hue to it in a way. But okay, let me take that off. Next, I have Thankful, which is kind of like a deeper beigey nude. That's actually pretty pigmented. Ooh, I like that. That with a lip liner, I can see myself really wearing that. That's nice. We have Praise, which is kind of like a peachier color. These honestly don't even scream lip balm to me. They're more like just a luscious lipstick. Honestly, there's so much pigment, but it feels like a balm on your lips. Very weird. I like it though. That's very beautiful too. I'm happy with the color choices I got. I might actually get some more just because they're so comfortable. I picked up 3 of the liquid lipsticks. I'm very excited about them. I have Heroic, which is like a hot fuchsia pink. And then I have Brave, which is kind of like a deep orangey terracotta. I thought would be perfect for this time of year with fall upon us. And then I have Inspire, which is like a classic orangey red, which is her favorite. And I think this is like the color that they use for all the promos and stuff. I want to put them all on. I'm going to start with Brave. This is what the applicator looks like. It's like a doe foot triangular applicator. It's very moussey, very matte, but like a satin matte. Kind of reminds me of the Bare Minerals liquid lipsticks. Or it's not like a super liquidy, it just feels very like satiny moussey. I personally need like a lip liner for myself, so I might go in with a little bit of lip liner just to define it. Very weird. It feels like just like a very thick, creamy lipstick. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of lip pencil. I just have Baby Lips here from Laura Mercier. I don't know. I'm actually not really a fan of this. It's a weird formula. It needs to grow on me. This color I thought was going to be a little bit more orangey. Yeah, I don't know about this color. So I think the formula is really nice. I'm curious about the other colors. I think, you know what it is? I just feel like I can't get a precise line with it. Even when I went in with lip liner, I feel like I almost need to like go darker with my lip liner to make this pop or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try the other colors though. I'm gonna try out a new lip liner actually. This is from Patrick Ta. She's Hard to Get lip pencil. I'm gonna use that so I can line my lips. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Heroic. Okay, so there's Heroic. I kind of messed up over here, but yeah, I don't know what it is that I don't like about it. I feel like it just looks really flat. I don't know. The color is beautiful. Like, I love this shade. I like this shade a lot more than the other one. Maybe it needs to dry down a little bit more and I'd like it more. If I'm thinking of this color, but just like more dried down, not feeling drying on the lips, but just like more matte feeling, I think I'd like it. So I think it's pretty good. It's just something about it is just off for me. Maybe it just needs to grow on me. I'm gonna use Cherry Lip Pencil from MAC. It's my favorite red lip liner. Okay, so now I'm going into Inspire. Ooh, it's a lot more orangey than my lip liner. This one I really like. I like that it is more of that orangey bright red without making your teeth look orangey too. A lot of times with reds, if you have more blue in the red, it's going to make your teeth look really white, and it can do the opposite effect if it's too orange. What's so interesting about this formula is that it feels so buttery, creamy. Like, it feels like I popped on one of these lip balms, but it's not transferring onto my teeth at all. It's very weird. I think I for sure need to go in with a lip liner first and really define it exactly how I want, and then go over even the lip liner with the product, because that's what I just did here, and I really like the way that this looks. The Inspire shade that I have on right now is definitely my favorite of the three. Yeah, it's very pretty. Lastly, but certainly not least, I have the setting spray. This is called Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. It says to shake it well. I did use this in the Sephora haul that I filmed. It should be up already. I'll link it up here if it is. This was awesome. It smelled straight up like you got a facial, like you're at the spa. I am going to spray it on my arm first and then do the face, but definitely one of the best smelling setting sprays I've ever tried. I think it's just like filled with really good like essential oils or something. Yeah, so here is the finished look with everything on. Overall, I am just very impressed. I can really see myself using this stuff all the time. The skin products especially, I feel like are just good go-to everyday products. I love the way that my face looks right now. Like, everything sitting on there just looks so natural, but so glam at the same time. Everything feels very comfortable on my face. The liner, I was kind of nervous that it was gonna be a little sticky, and it doesn't feel like that. The lip product formula is growing on me. I don't think that there's anything in here that I really disliked, honestly. I just didn't like this color. This Brave color I thought was gonna be a little bit more orangey, but I mean, that's it. Oh, I did also pick up the Blot and Glow oil absorbing things. Looks like this. Blot a little bit here and see what happens. I don't need much right now, but ooh, gross. Not bad. I like that it's really small too. I could just like fit it. Well, I don't really wear a purse, but I could fit this in my wallet because it's so small. But that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed following along and seeing my first initial impressions of Rare Beauty. I love pretty much everything except the brow pencil and this color lip product. But yeah, very unique, very interesting products. It's not exactly what I expected, but I feel like it's better than I expected. The foundation and all of the complexion products I'm just in love with. I love the way that my makeup looks right now. It feels like I don't have a ton of stuff on my face. I still feel really glammed up. I just feel really good in all of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed following along with this. If you end up picking up anything from Rare Beauty, let me know down below. I'm curious what stands out to you the most. And you're definitely gonna see all of this stuff in action a lot more going forward, because especially this foundation and concealer. The foundation, concealer, and the setting spray I think are my favorites out of everything. But I was pleasantly surprised with the blush, the lip balms, and the eyeliner. So that's it. That's my roundup. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you very soon.